So we have an interesting story that Kellyanne Conway, who is a former high-level operative for Donald Trump, has tested positive for COVID-19. She tweeted the following: "Tonight I tested positive for COVID-19. My symptoms are mild, a light cough, and I'm feeling fine. I have begun a quarantine process in consultation with my physicians. As always, my heart is with everyone affected by this global pandemic." But the real story here is her daughter Claudia Conway's response. And as I've talked about before on this channel, Claudia has been a vocal critic of both her parents, the anti-Trump Republican George Conway, who's been affiliated with the Lincoln Project, but especially her mother, who has worked for Trump. And Claudia is actually a big fan of AOC and other progressives. And basically tonight, before her mother broke the story, she was on TikTok, which is, of course, one of the premier social media platforms for people in their teens and early 20s, talking about how her mother basically gave her whole family this bad illness. And she put out this particular post where she said, "I'm furious, wear your masks, don't listen to our idiot president, our idiot effing president, piece of S, protect yourselves and those around you." And then she notes also in a subsequent image that her mother was convinced that if you're just outside, you don't need a mask, that you're perfectly fine. And that, of course, that's not necessarily the case. Certainly, being outside is safer than being inside. But when you're in large groups of people, whether in or outdoors, you should be wearing a mask and demanding those around you wear a mask. And why this matters is not only that it's hilarious in a morbid kind of way. This is the most 2020 way that a child will call out their parent for doing something stupid, using social media with a massive platform to embarrass their mom for basically putting the family at risk. But it shows me, it raises to me this question. Why is Kellyanne Conway's daughter the adult in this situation? Why is this teenage girl, why is this person that's still in high school the adult in this situation? Why does she have to feel the need to demand her mother follow basic scientific consensus, basic health consensus to protect herself and those around her? Not just her family, of course, but the people she works with and the people she sees every day. Why is it up to a teenage girl to have that responsibility? Why is that? And I think it just shows that there's so much anti-science rhetoric among this Republican elite leadership. It actually shocks me. You know, I was talking about this with my own partner earlier this evening, and I was saying to her, look, I get why Republicans would lie to working class people about this, because they don't care about their lives. They don't care. They don't care if working class people perish. They don't care. They want the economy reopened so they can make money and the economy will look good so they have a chance at winning the next election. I get that. It's awful. I don't condone it, but I get it. But then why aren't they protecting themselves? They have all the best experts in the goddamn world around them, like Fauci and so many others, all over the world too, telling them this unequivocally. Wear your masks. No 10,000 person rallies right now. Don't do it. No parties to announce a awful Supreme Court justice that shouldn't even be appointed until after the election. Don't do it. And they're doing it anyway. Why is a teenage girl the voice of reason here over her parents? It's baffling to me. It's baffling. It really is a sign of the times that via TikTok, Claudia Conway is the voice of reason for an entire family. And out of a family of the conservative movement, she is the person, one of the few people telling the actual truth. You're putting your family at risk, and you're doing something stupid when you don't wear a mask and you reject social distancing.